Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 NBA Draft is almost here. So, what we're doing in today's video is I'm going to give you a somewhat mock draft. Now, this is only going to be the first 10 picks because, again, this draft class, number one, it doesn't really have a lot of talent. Number two, I'm also going to explain what the Atlanta Hawks need to do, what we need to do to get our future right if we're going to want to contend in the NBA. So that's going to be in a separate clip after we do our top 10 picks from this year's NBA draft. But as always, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. By the time you guys are seeing this will be the second video of the day and the final video of the day, because tomorrow, you guys are also going to get two videos recapping the sights and sounds from EA College Football 25, and then I'm not sure what else is going to be on tomorrow, but we will probably talk Copa America and give you guys an update on the Euro as well. So, stay tuned. Those two videos are coming tomorrow, as well as two videos on Thursday. Like I said, Thursday is going to be the top offenses and defenses in College Football 25, so we'll break that down as well. And then, of course, Friday will be the team overall rankings and your franchise Friday as well. So, of course, once again, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. Let's go ahead and hop right in to this NBA Top 10 mock draft of 2024. Moving on, here is my top 10 list of the top 10 players for this 2024 class. Now, the three I think are pretty much a lock. It's just depending on what the teams need for the most part. But the 4 through 10 are kind of iffy, so let's go ahead and go right into this. Number 10, I have Cody Williams. I believe he played at Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. But I have him going to the Utah Jazz. Number 9, I have Nikola Topic from, obviously, I believe, UConn. And he is going at number 9 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, number 8 is Rob Dillingham of the Kentucky Wildcats going to the Portland Trail Blazers. Number 6 is Dalton Knecht, and I'll talk about these next two, the 6 and 7 spots, in a second here. But Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee is going to go number 6 to the Charlotte Hornets. Number 5 is Stephon Castle, and he is going to the Detroit Pistons. I believe he came from UConn as well, if I'm not mistaken. Mataz Baziz out of, I believe, the G League, if I'm not mistaken, is number 4, right outside the top 3 to the San Antonio Spurs. Number 3, I have the Houston Rockets taking Reed Sheppard out of Kentucky. Number 2, I have the Washington Wizards selecting Jashiri Rasheer, I believe, out of the G League. And then number 1, I think it's a pretty safe bet here, and you can go ahead and cash it in. In my opinion, the Atlanta Hawks are taking Alec Starr as well. Really quickly, I'll talk Atlanta Hawks in a second here of what they need to do to get their future right. But the 4 different picks that I'm kind of iffy on right here are Dalton Knecht, number 1, Rob Dillingham, and of course, I believe Stephon Castle as well in the top 4 through 10 picks as well. Number 1, Dalton Knecht is a really good player. We saw this in college with Tennessee. The dude can shoot. He can make plays for other guys around him, aka making other people look better is what Dalton Knecht does for Tennessee. Now, Rob Dillingham, on the other hand, he was more of a supporting cast member to that Kentucky Wildcats team. I know, again, Reed Sheppard being on that top 3 list is one of those guys, but that duo, Reed Sheppard and Rob Dillingham, they're definitely getting selected in the top 10 as well. So those are really the 2 guys within the 4 through 10 spot as well. During the 1 through 3 spot, of course, is Reed Sheppard. I don't really know where he's going to go, where he fits into this NBA draft, and what the teams need. I think a lot of people have the San Antonio Spurs drafting him, but I do have the Houston Rockets taking him out of Kentucky because the dude can ball. He balled at Kentucky all year long, obviously, in the regular season. Not really so much in the SEC tournament and the NCAA tournament, but the dude has shown signs of why he is a top 3 lottery pick as well. I think with this draft class lottery, there's not really too much star power within this lottery pick. I think the first 2 are really good guys, and then after that, that's kind of a major drop-off for the talent. You can go anybody here, aka Dalton Knecht. I think he is going to be on a lot of people's radars if he does not get selected in the top 10, which I think he will. I think Dalton Knecht deserves to be top 5 in my opinion, but that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles as well. So let me know your thoughts on my top 10 in the comments down below. Now we'll talk about what the Atlanta Hawks need to do to get their future right to compete with NBA championships. Alright, so we'll start off by asking this question. Do the Atlanta Hawks need to trade Trae Young and DeJounte Murray? Now, number one, I think DeJounte Murray is here to stay in Atlanta. I really do. I think they'll re-sign him. And I think by drafting Alex Starr, you're sending a notice to the league that Trae Young is definitely on the table in free agency. But I think the Atlanta Hawks should keep Trae Young. I think that trio of backcourt duo would be really well for the Atlanta Hawks. And then if you draft somebody, maybe a defensive player within the draft, if you know what I'm saying. If you draft somebody defensive talent or try to trade for somebody defensively and the obviously NBA draft or in NBA free agency, then I think you'll be good to go. Now, again, Atlanta Hawks need new ownership. This ownership group is not working right now. We saw this past year where they fell short of almost making the playoffs, but they did not make the playoffs and played in that play-in tournament and got eliminated round 1. Part of that was because of Trae Young's injury, yes, but again, how long are you going to be going off of an injury for somebody before you start trading him? Which is why I think a lot of people are asking that question. Is Trae Young bound to sign with another team in free agency? Is he going to get traded before free agency starts? So, with that being said, Trae Young obviously should re-sign in Atlanta. I would really appreciate him staying in Atlanta, that organization. But, again, I don't know if it's the right move for the Atlanta Hawks. But I do think that DeJounte Murray is here to stay. I think with Alex Starr coming in to Atlanta with DeJounte Murray, that's going to be a great 1-2 punch to have. But it's all about Trae Young from now on. So if Trae Young is going to stay, then they got to find a really good role for him as well and get him a deal that he is going to be happy with. And that is my opinion on what the Atlanta Hawks need to do to kind of steer the right direction for the future and try to win NBA championships. Anyway, that is where I'm going to cut it for today's second video of the day. If you haven't already, of course, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Like I said, tomorrow's first video will be recapping what came from EA's College Football Deep Dive Sights and Sounds. Then you will have another video and we'll recap the Euro and the Copa America so far as well. So stay tuned if you guys are liking it so far. Thursday is definitely going to be the top offenses and defenses video, and then I'm sure we will get another video out as well. Friday, once again, it's going to be Franchise Friday, and then, of course, it is going to be going over the news of the team overall rankings and stuff like that. So, once again, hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. 2 videos today. Not sure about next week. We're still trying to do interviews, so, again, keep pause on that one as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know your thoughts on my top 10 in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.